These are the Paget messages, and this message is from Abraham Lincoln. The Paget messages were channeled by Jesus and his disciples, but also sometimes historical characters. How man can come into harmony with the laws that govern him as the created man without obtaining the divine love. I am here, Abraham Lincoln. Let me write a few lines tonight as you are in good condition to receive my message. Well, I see that you have been thinking a great deal about spiritual things and have longed for the love of the Father, and by such thoughts and longings you have come unto a condition that enables the spirits to make a rapport with you. Tonight I desire to write for a short time on the subject of how important it is for man to learn the truths of God in reference to the plan which he has prescribed for man's salvation, and is coming into harmony with the laws that govern him as the created man. As you have been told in the beginning, man was created perfect and in all the constituent parts of his being made in harmony with God's laws, controlling man as a perfect creature. And if he had never disobeyed the precepts of the Father, he would have always remained the perfect man. Now, this condition of man is a fundamental one, and the soul is in itself just as capable of that perfection as it was when created. And only by the sin of disobedience was it alienated from God and made the possessor of those things which tend to contaminate it and cause its pure condition to be overshadowed and dormant as to the perfection. All of God's universe is perfect and subject to the workings of His perfect laws. And when the condition exists, which shows that someone or other of His creatures are not working or being in harmony with these laws, it only means that in order for the restoration to the harmonious existence, man must renounce and get rid of these foreign things that have the effect of interfering with the harmony of his creation. There is no such thing as a total depravity or original sin, or the existence of any condition of the soul in this sin that cannot be remedied by the application of the proper treatment and the removal of the incubus. Man, in order to become perfect again, as he was before the fall, is not required to be recreated or have imposed upon him that which will make him a new or different being from what he was in the beginning. The perfect man is still in existence, but is hidden from the sight and consciousness of men, and needs only his revealment by eliminating from him the covering which now hides his real self. Nothing new is needed, but only the riddance of the soul from those things which do not belong to it. And then the soul will appear just as it was created, a perfect soul made in the image of God, but not formed from any portion of the great oversoul of the Father. There will be a part 2 of this Abraham Lincoln message, which, by the way, he's an angel, so at this point he's at one with God. Again, these are the Paget messages channeled 100 years ago by Jesus and his disciples, available on Amazon and free PDFs at divinelove.org and also at divinetruth.com.